Think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
Hello everyone, Praise Sakuna here, and think fast. It is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. What is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin? Well, would you believe me, it's the unholy matrimony of adventure exploration, otherwise known as Metroidvania, hack and slash combat, and farm simulator? Because that's exactly what this game is. Anyway, this is the Nintendo Switch version of the game. If you want to know if this game is available on your platform of choice, check the description. Also, I say that because some things may look a little more grainy than you might be used to. But anyway, we don't have much options to go over, so let's just dive right into the game. And if I have a moment here, as we get started, what is the Think Fast series? Basically, sit down with the game for 15 to 45 minutes, playing the game as if I just opened it up from a physical package.
Oh, by what means do you ascend to this place? Hear me. Turn back! Turn back! Turn back! You do realize I'm speaking, yes? Yonder lies the lofty realm, the realm of the gods. It is no place for humans. Hoy! What part of turn back eludes you?
Ha! I finally found you. I had no clue such a grand bridge was on this mountain. It's time to pay up. You won't get away from me this time, Katsura.
Ishimaru, why have you chased us this far?
A dunce like you probably wouldn't understand, but we're at our wits' end too. I can't let those kids go, and you, traitor, you need to die.
Then I shall steel myself, if I must.
Could you look any more pathetic? I can't believe you're a samurai. Whatever, just die.
What? Princess, what are you doing in a place like this? I will not allow this. Return at once, Princess.
The hell? What's going on? Whoa!
Oh, please do carry on. You needn't let me interrupt you. Still, how fascinating. Are you humans? You are, aren't you? To cross swords immediately upon entering the lofty realm. What a barbaric display. Go on then, get on with it. A day of tribute is such a bore. All there is to do is drink until my turn comes around. But today, my little jaunt has been rewarded with the most unexpected encounter.
My princess, you mustn't associate with such...
There's no need to fret. I'll return soon.
Ha! Quite the luxurious getup.
Ooh, you're most perceptive for a ruffian. Splendid, isn't it? The peak of elegance. It demonstrates my status magnificently, don't you think?
Oh, you reek of sake. I thought you were a kid.
How dare you! I am a hale and hearty adult!
Ah!
The sting of that horrible comment sobered me right up. I suppose I'll return to the banquet and reacquaint myself with the joy of intoxication. Children of men, ahead lies the domain of the gods. Turn back before the bridge vanishes. If you don't, your safety cannot be guaranteed. Or so they say.
That child has incredible strength. She mentioned a banquet. If we follow her, we might find something to eat.
I can make my tribute every year using only the rice I have on hand at home. How splendid it is to be a high-ranking noble.
Is that so? I myself must put forth every effort. I hope that Lady Kamuhitsuki will acknowledge me this year.
Too bad, so sad. You can't change the rank you're born into. Ah, I know. My dear friend Kokorowa, I'll bestow upon you the honor of helping me. The more you appear before Lady Kamuhitsuki, the more likely she'll be to remember you.
Right. Then, if you would be so kind.
My princess, please desist from this japery. You must fulfill your own vital duty. When you return to your seat, you must not lose yourself in drink again.
This again. You're so bothersome, Tama. Being drunk has no bearing on my ability to fulfill my duty. It's child's play for... Huh? Uh-oh.
Now, where do you think you're going? I'm not finished speaking with...
Sorry, Tama. I was wrong. I'll sober up and get to work. I'll be right back.
Oh, my princess! So you finally learned to heed my words!
Hey, you humans! Ugh, this is not good. This is not good! Never mind my duty. I'm going to be in hot water if the children of men wander in here. I must catch them, and quickly. I won't let you escape! Hold still!
Okay, so this is strange, like, cutscenes are in 30 FPS, but gameplay is in pseudo 60 on the Switch. I know the full game is in 60 FPS on other platforms.
What do you think you're doing? This jar is outrageously expensive.
Oh, it's really that simple, huh? Noted. That's kind of cool. I like it.
Don't you underestimate me, fool. I am a god.
This is actually a really cool tutorial, by the way. Little wild, but it's actually a pretty cool tutorial. I mean, I was already doing that. I already did that. Huh. This actually works out pretty well. It, like... I did mention, like, Metroidvania at the start here. So, like, a lot of this just feels like a natural flow of, a lot of this feels like the natural flow of gameplay, or just kind of like feels like a natural explorative thing. It doesn't feel ham-handed in the slightest.
Hey, you aren't supposed to run into me.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Take that.
Huh. Combat feel... Wait. Okay, so you have to not hold the direction to do a combo. Okay, so it's like... Okay, so it's like if you stop holding a direction, your combos work better. It's so weird. It's like... Yeah, it's so weird. It's like... As soon as you, like... If you stop holding a direction, you actually do a lot more damage to everything. That's actually really weird. Like, if you don't hold the direction while you do combat, you actually do more damage. Or you actually, like, do more combos, but if you're holding it...
Kokoroa, you and your puppets. When I return, you are getting an earful.
It's so weird that, like, if you hold the direction, you actually do less. Okay, holding up or... Oh, up is an upper attack. Down is... Oh, do you have directional inputs? You do, actually. Huh. Directional inputs up and down, but if you do left and right, if you left and right, it leads to, like, no combos. That's going to be a problem for me, because I very much point at enemy while I do all my combat.
This is the Divine Garner! Do they mean to eat my offering of rice for Lady Kamihitsuki? I absolutely won't allow it. You've done it now. I shall etch a painful reminder of your hubris upon your lowly human souls. No, wait. The alcohol and oil in here could swiftly embroil the whole place in flames.
What was that loud noise?
I smell something fragrant.
Princess Sakuna,
Yes?
you have been blessed with favor as the daughter of the great warrior god Takaribi. Yet even so, you have obliterated the Divine Garner, along with the offerings I was to receive. Alas, what have you done?
Oh, please forgive me. It was all their fault.
A god mustn't blame their crimes on humans. Now then, children of men, identify yourselves.
I am Katsura Uemon no Jo Takamori. The people call me Tawemon.
I'm Kinta. Who are you? The head honcho or something?
I'm Yui. I don't like it here. Please send us back home.
I'm Mirte, and this is... Kaimuru!
We gods and you humans are of two realms. That is to say, the natural order divides us betwixt the lofty realm and the lowly realm. Nevertheless, the floating bridge of heaven which you crossed has already disappeared. Even I, the preeminent goddess Kamohitsuki, do not know when it will next appear. Therefore, until it does, you are to help Princess Sakuna rectify the disorder left in the wake of your bedlam.
Rectify? Meaning?
Princess Sakuna, do you recall the Isle of Demons? It is the outlying island where your parents met and defeated the evil god Omizuchi. That tumultuous land has long been a nest of demons, and has yet to fall under my control. You are to investigate the origin of the ceaseless horde of demons as you expunge them from the island.
But that's... I beg your pardon, Lady Kamihitsuki, but the Isle of Demons is entirely too far away. Reaching it alone will take me days.
And? Did you expect to commute from here? You will establish a foothold on the Isle and see to your orders from there. Until then, you are banished from the capital.
You are banishing us? Truly?
My word is law. That is all. Now be gone.
Banished.
Come, princess. Let us go.
I hate this. I hate it. I hate it! I'll die if I leave the capital!
You are too old to be throwing a tantrum. What is done is done. Let us carry out our mission and return to the capital, post-haste.
Sakuna.
Kokoroa! I refuse to go with those humans! I wish to stay here with you.
I too will be lonely without you.
Sir, may I?
By all means. How pathetic. Such ill-fitting behavior for the descendant of the capital's greatest warrior god. However, this might actually be good for her. Raised here in luxury, the princess has wanted for nothing and has grown accustomed to relying on her parents' wealth. I pray that she learns much in the course of the hardships that undoubtedly await her.
Please take care of Sakuna for me.
I will guard her with my life.
Goodbye, Sakuna. I'm sad, but a little relieved as well. I wonder why that is.
Oh, this is just going. I thought I had to. I thought the story was gonna play out. So that's how the story at least kicks off. I will say, like, this isn't like completely blind like initial reactions for me. I have seen a good friend of mine, Tamal9. Hey, Tamal9 has done a full playthrough of this game. If you want to see more of it beyond this video, he got me interested in the game in the first place. So I'm kind of pushing away my distaste for farm simulators for everything else I've seen with this game. I just wanted to butt in and put that in really quick here before we have even more story.
What exertion! My muscles cry out!
Listen, you. Me and the samurai here are the ones who rode the whole time. I feel like my arms are gonna fall off.
Now, it's all right. So, Lady Sakuna, what should we do now?
Good question. I'll petition the old man. Old man! Hey, Tama! Are you sleeping?
So, we've arrived at last. This is undoubtedly the Isle of Demons.
You truly are an old fart. You were clearly listening, so hurry and explain our next objective.
I believe this cave continues to the heart of the isle, at which point it unfolds into a mountain pass. At its peak is the house where your mother lived. Let us head there first.
Okay, got it. All right, mosey along, children of men. Yeah. Not you. You're a bit too young.
Kaimaru is with me.
What about the rest of you lot? Why is no one moving? 'Cause the isle's full of demons, huh? Right, Pinta?
Yui's right. Aren't gods supposed to protect us humans?
You cheeky little twerp. You're called Taoimon, correct? Is that sword at your hip a mere ornament?
My humblest apologies. This blade may be of ancient and noble descent, but I myself have utterly no skill in swordplay. Once, when I drew it in dire circumstances, the handle slipped from my fingers.
Princess.
All right, fine. I shall go by myself.
Then we will follow your lead.
Okay, can I change? Oh. Oh. I should change this to low just because of how bad I am at farming, but no, I want the default experience. All right. So, starting off here. Just starting off, like, I want to say, I love the dynamic all of these characters have. But most importantly, I love Talamon. But something I will add into this mess, hopefully I don't get cut off before I get my... Okay, I didn't. I will add to this mess is, like, a lot of what you're going to see here, a lot of what you see here and what is, like, mentioned here and brought up is of, I'm 90% certain of this, is Chinese origin. So, if you know of something if you know of something like in Chinese mythology and whatnot, if you know something in Chinese mythology, then use that to your greatest effect, because you'll actually be further ahead than even I am about that, because I like have no knowledge of Chinese mythology. Oh, dang it. Oh, you don't have to hold it. Would you stop that? You don't have to hold the directions of Divine Mirror. So I feel like most of the time for combat, unless you want to do like a specific move like that, you just want to like get to combat and then let go of the thumbstick, which that's gonna be hard to train my dumb brain to do. Also, I do know that like combat wise, a lot of times when it comes to combat is if you, I do know that if you like, you can bounce enemies into each other, and there is damage that way. Ow. Oh, I actually managed to counter that? Cool. No, come here. You're going down. Oh, gotcha. Now, I should explore more, and I might do a little exploring here now because I can. But like I said, this game... Well, yeah, this game has a little bit of an exploration element, like I said. But as you can also tell, like, a lot of the conversation, a lot of the dialogue in this game is actually fully voiced. Well, a lot of it, not all of it. Even no matter which version you're playing, not all of it is fully voiced, but a lot of it is fully voiced. Can I please hit the rock? Okay, there. I just wanted to hit the rock, and get knocked out because I tried hitting Dwayne the Rock Johnson. How's it going? Let me try and do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, I tried to do the combo move. Okay, go away. Thank you. But yeah, I tried to like bounce people into each other just because I wanted to show that point that I mentioned a minute ago. Oh, exiting. Apparently, we're doing good. Then again, this is the start of the game. It's going to be pretty easy to start off with. If it was hard to start off with, that'd be a bad game, right? I feel like there'd be something down there below, but I will say, I'm not, I should like, just remove the illusion right now that I'm...
Identify yourself!
You are not a demon. Are you a servant of Kamohitsuki? Whoever you are, you will rot here for all eternity.
What did you just say? How dare you threaten me, a high-ranking noble?
Princess, he's...
Do not interfere, old man. Keep your distance.
Bear witness to the legacy of the Ashigumo.
Good talk. Oh.
You can't escape.
I beg to differ.
Too slow.
Okay.
You can't escape.
Over here. Look again.
There.
You know, I wish I could actually take more advantage of things, but this is a boss fight, so I should probably assume that things are not going to be easy.
I'm serious now.
That's nice. I'm out. I feel like I'm using this Divine Raiment more than anything in this. Huh, I can block his... I'm actually using the Divine Raiment to block damage more than anything, actually. That wasn't that bad. It was difficult, but it wasn't bad.
What is this, an earthquake? And a ferocious one at that! Where are you skulking off to? We are not done here! Slippery weasel!
We may actually be headed to the same place.
So you say, Tama. But yeah, that combat was a little more intense and active, so that was pretty fun. And a mountain pass. So this is the overall map. Can I zoom out in any way? No, I cannot. I can go faster. So, because I have seen gameplay of this, you will be going to... If you are going to play this game, you will be going to every square inch of this island while exploring it. And collecting various things that you'll need. What are those various things? Well, the mountain pass should reveal all in due time.
You. How did you get here?
What do you mean?
This mountain pass is enchanted with a spell that disorients would-be interlopers. Only those who know about the pass already are able to reach this place. And the one armed with that knowledge is none other than me. It's been some time, Ashigumo.
What a surprise. If it isn't Takaribi's blade familiar.
We mistakenly crossed blades with you earlier, but we have no quarrel with you. Stay your hand. This is my master, Lord Takaribi's daughter, Princess Sakuna. Owing to unfortunate circumstances, we are impelled to take up residence on this isle. Is the house still here?
Yes, I'm still taking care of it.
So you're acquainted? You should have said!
I seem to recall you rushing ahead without heeding me once again.
We can talk at length later.
Right. If we don't go fetch the others, they'll never find this place.
I'm delighted that you figured that out.
You know, sometimes I wonder if you're mocking me.
It is slightly damaged, but in surprisingly good condition. This is strong wood. The house is still habitable.
You are called Ashigumo, correct? Why would you protect my mother's house with all these demons swarming around?
I owe your father a great debt.
The evil god Omizuchi, who your parents battled here, also threatened the Ashigumo tribe. Your father, Lord Takaribi, gave them strength and wisdom, and they triumphed over Omizuchi together.
Huh. So that's why. Quite the honor, I dare say. It's okay. Inside. Hey! Where do you get off gambling through my house before I so much as set foot in it?
You've toiled long and hard, that I can see. Would you allow us to use this house?
You have none other than Takaribi's daughter at your side. I cannot refuse.
This must be fate. Let us aid one another.
Now that we have a house, we are settled. You all can do whatever you want from now on. I shall convalesce until such a time that I am prepared to carry out the solemn duty bequeathed unto me by Lady Kamihitsuki. Whatever we want? Like what?
Princess, this is no time for a royal nap. There may be a storehouse here, but its reserves are drained. If you sleep your days away, as you did in the capital, you will starve ere summer comes. And as long as the demons rule this island, foraging is too great a burden for the humans alone. Your divinity dictates that you must be the one to act, my princess.
You're telling me to go out and hunt?
Fulfilling your duty means strengthening your foothold here, day by day. Moreover, you and this land share a deep connection. There is no better place for you to begin your journey.
If not a royal nap, couldn't I at least royally procrastinate until tomorrow? Goddess, should we plant something in this field?
That is a splendid idea. But first, we must find some seeds.
I have some rice husks right here.
My word! How terribly convenient.
Why would you walk around with such a thing? Are you not a samurai?
I was born into a family of warriors, but my focus is on field work, not the sword. I have kept these husks with me ever since I left home, stooped to becoming a bandit.
Wouldn't millet be easier to start off with?
No, rice might prove to be just the ticket. My princess has inherited abilities from both Takaribi, the warrior god, and Toyohana, the harvest goddess. As such, her powers are greatly affected by the 5 grains, and particularly by rice.
We plant rice. Sakuna grows strong, yes?
Indeed, it will become easier to drive the demons back. By growing rice, we can fill our bellies and reduce the demon population in one stroke. 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were.
Then it shall be so. Lady Sakuna will go hunt. We'll stay here and plant the rice.
We've got to help too.
No work, no food, I guess.
I will help too.
Oh wait, I haven't had a say in this.
Taemon, I expect great things from you. Give it your all out there in the fields.
Your trust will not go misplaced.
Okay, good. So I get a moment to talk again. Holy cow. It is an X-Seed game. There's going to be a lot of dialogue.
Hey.
So, you kind of get the premise of the story is that as rice is grown, Sakuna gets stronger. Sakuna must go out and hunt for materials so everybody will stay alive. Anyway. But there is the farming aspect of that, and I'm pretty sure with the scope of these Think Fast episodes, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show that off, but there is a farming aspect to it. But we do need to... But I will just... If we don't get to that point, I'll say it right now. This is basically a field that we will be responsible for, or I guess if you're playing along, that you are responsible for, and caring for, and tilling, and making sure... Like, I'm just showing everything based off of, once again, plugging him, Tamal9. Tamal9 did a full Let's Play of this game. You know, coming into here, making sure... Can I do this? Yep. Making sure there's enough water in the field to keep the rice growing, letting the water out at proper times, cleaning up anything around the field so it stays fertile, and using all these materials in cooking later on so you can stay sated. Also, an outhouse. Manure comes from somewhere. And unfortunately, considering we have not seen any livestock around here so far, it's gonna have to be locally sourced manure. Anyway, I was kind of half reading stuff, but I think we have to go out to the mountain pass. Talk to Ray really quick, actually. Okay, if that's the most that we're gonna say, then I'm not gonna bother. But let's head up. Oh yeah, this is a training area. I know it's a training area. If you ever want to practice the combat and whatnot, you can go in here, get a training dummy, bash it up a little bit, kind of get your combo down. But we need to head out and see our first area. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at what we got for time right now. You guys know what the video length is. I don't quite yet. But I'm looking at my time right now, and I don't think we're getting to the whole farming aspect of this quite yet. But I did at least explain that, yes, you do have to tend to a field in the most rigorous fashion possible. Thankfully, the only bit of stock you have to take, only bit you have to take care of though is just one thing: rice. Thankfully, you don't have to manage multiple sources. If there ever is a sequel to this game, because I think this game actually did do quite well. If there ever was a sequel to this game, they would you would definitely have to be doing. They would definitely have you doing things like other grains, because they did mention Sakuna knows of multiple grains. Natural cures. Okay, I got a scroll. Okay, well, that helps. Hold on, this music has. But yeah, other grains. So like, I feel like if they did a sequel to this game, if they wanted to do focus on, if they wanted to do like a focus on other grains, wheat would probably be in the mix. You know, just thinking out loud and thinking about things that would factor into what you would probably do. Get up. Thanks. How did you hit me? I was above you. Also, I just noticed that... I did notice that, like, I did notice that, like, what is it? That I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it seems like there is it seems like there is oh, there we go. I got the combo. Oh, aerial combat. Okay. Hey, you want to fly? Go fly. You did bad at flying. You failed at flying. But yeah, the right bumper, which is the Divine Raiment, can also be used to, like, do a counter system, I'm noticing. Well, that's that done. But yeah, but like you kind of saw there, and I got it working a little bit. You can bounce enemies off each other, and that is a form of damage you can clock in amongst your normal hack and slash combos. Okay, we can return home and feast, or we get a little more materials, like clay for building things and stone. Oh, there's also exploration things here. How do I see more exploration things? Skills, items, quests. Subquests, exploration, defeat enemies. Oh, is there more enemies here? I wish there was a map. But yeah, this music is just kind of going. But I did mention it is an Xseed game, so like there is proper dedication to this game and the craft that it is part of. I guess we literally went in a straight line, didn't we? Okay, let me just go back. Oh, we can go back. Cool. We don't have to do it from the flag. That's good. But yeah, we have some food and whatnot, and I also, well, dialogue.
Welcome back, goddess. Oh. Did something happen? Personally, I'm exhausted, but...
Go see the old tinner. He's by the shed.
I have a bad feeling about this. My intuition is always right.
Okay. But I want you to make note of, if you see there's a sundial or a day timer all up in the corner there, time scales are also a thing in this game, a very important thing. It will also dictate when you do what with the rice and how. It's pretty accurate farming technology.
To make us starve to death, you big doofus!
Kinta, getting angry is bad. Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so ticked off!
You're making quite a fuss. What in the world happened?
This dingus lost all the seeds in the water!
What? Does that mean we cannot grow rice?
All that's left is this small handful. The rest is...
Apparently, he's only ever watched farmers and hasn't ever done a lick of farming himself! Ugh, this chump is dead weight!
I thought you said we could trust you. How do you plan to fix this?
It pains me to say so, but in truth, I lack not only the skill to fight, but any sort of manual skill at all. I adore farm work, and yet I am inept at it. I only got in the way of the farmers. I assumed I was the only one here who knew anything about planting rice, so I was inspired to succeed for once, but... oh, I've brought dishonor upon myself. To make amends, I shall slice open my belly and...
That is quite unnecessary.
Stop! Stop right there! If you're gonna die, do it someplace where we don't have to watch you bleed out!
Oh...
No one wishes for you to die. We were merely asking what we're going to do for food.
Having one less mouth to feed certainly can't hurt, though. He eats enough for 5 people. I mean, how greedy can you get?
Stop, Ermi. Why do you hurt Taoiman? Taoiman is nice. He only made mistake. I am not Yanato person, but I understand that is not right way to act.
Okay. I cannot argue after being scolded by a person who is not of this land. Your name's Myrte, then? For your sake, we shall make peace. This evening, We shall all feast on the meat I gathered and turn in early. That goes for you as well, Shorty.
Oh,
What is it this time?
I am good cook. Today I will make meal from my country. It will be so good.
Oh, okay. A dish from your country, you say? I do not know where you hail from, but I'll look forward to it nonetheless. I shall give this meat to you then. Cook us up something good.
Okay, I will try hard.
And she tried. Man, I feel so bad for Talamon.
Time to eat.
Oh.
What is this?
Oh.
I'm stuffed. Thanks.
I cannot
It was
eat another
good.
bite. What a Thanks for that.
Oh, happiness is a full belly.
Sorry, I just noticed that we definitely just ate effectively briquettes. Mirtai, I thought you were good. What is the ineptitude of these people? Anyway, as I was saying a moment ago, I love Talamon, but this guy is like knowledgeable on almost every craft in the world, but has not mastered any of them. I love the guy. But anyway, the day passes into spring and the field.
Lady Sakuna, the leftover seeds have managed to sprout. It's finally time to plant them, but
Have you got a handle on it this time?
I tend to get a bit carried away and end up crushing the seedlings and destroying the footpaths.
That sounds like quite the mess.
I think that goes beyond merely being inept. Hey, Tama, what are you looking at? You're not thinking of putting me to work again, are you? Just consider how ridiculous it would be for a harvest goddess to plant the very rice she receives as an offering.
No, it's not strange in the least. Our country's harvest goddess is abundantly energetic. Your mother, Lady Toyohana, worked the fields every year, as does the preeminent goddess, Lady Kamuhitsuki.
Are you serious? Even the noble Lady Kamihitsuki mucks about in rice paddies? Surely you jest.
Be that as it may, we cannot entrust our continued livelihood to the children of men. Most are but women and children, after all. Do not worry. I'm sure you will excel. You are none other than Lady Toyohana's descendant, after all.
I am confident in my knowledge of the process, at least. I'll teach you how to do it.
Don't act all high and mighty after what you did yesterday.
Thanks, Talamon. You've ruined it. So I guess we do get like we're going to get a quick crash course in the farming, probably not too much more than that. Also, I'm going to just make a lap because there are little things you have to gather around the houses and around the fields. Not only for your own needs for cooking and whatnot, but also to take care of, like plants and pests and whatnot that may damage the rice as well. So, wise... Take a seedling. Oh god, I moved backwards. Okay, I should have moved somewhere else. Oof. Okay, I'm going way up here. Way up here. So I have kind of seen how this works, but... oh god, it's like driving a truck. Thankfully, I'm a little bit knowledgeable about backing up a truck. Yes, Sakuna, you are now a vehicle. Beep, beep. Back the dump truck up. That is a terrible analogy. Scooter, stop talking. So I've seen a little bit on how to do some of this work, but I am in no means knowledgeable about how to do this. Once again, I'm going to plug the boy once again. Tamal, done a full Let's Play of this. He knows this game pretty well. Better than I will. Ever. So, if you want competence in this game and not blind fumblings, search him out. Please.
I'm not finished yet?
No, you're not. Search out the boy. He will teach you how to play this game much better than a guy playing it for the first time. I'm kind of following the rough basis of what he's done. And I feel like I have screwed up already. I thought I had more field to work with left to right. Oops. So I will kind of spoil the illusion a little bit that the day thing that I mentioned before, this isn't a like a once in a life. This isn't like a once time only thing. You do have to go through this cycle that we're starting here all the time. Yeah.
With enough space in between.
So, yeah, I'm kind of following his rough guide.
No.
But you do have to do this cycle every time. So, when spring comes along, you have to plant the seeds and properly fill up the water or what. We're going to find, look more into that in just a minute here. But you have to plant the seeds, tend to the field with water, tend to the field, make sure weeds don't ruin it. Summer comes along, make sure the water level stays high because the heat of the summer will drain the field slowly. When fall starts, you need to drain the rice so that the way the rice can enter second and third offshoots. When all is done, make sure you completely empty the field and throw rice on racks so they can completely dry, and then mill the rice so it can be edible come winter time, and the cycle repeats.
Yes.
Okay. So take a look when you're unsure how to proceed. So yeah, that's basically it. So look at the field, check the rice.
Hurry and take root.
Yeah. So you can give it water. I guess we don't give it water for now, but that is basically it. So I'm going to end things off here. Even though I didn't show the entirety of how this game works, I'm going to end things there. So, if you folks are interested in Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, want to know what systems is available for, how much it will cost you, anything of that sort, all that is going to be available in the description down below. But for me, that's all I have to offer. Thank you folks so much for watching this initial reaction to Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, and I hope to see you again when I react to a brand new title for the very first time. You folks have a great rest of your day, and take care.